The enemy failed to claim me.
Thorns remain, should petals fall.
Only light can drive out the darkness.
Experience the euphony of suffering.
Test. Alpha is online.
Online Alpha.
Popple and Koopa are the best partners in the world! Hoot hoot! Horology is my craft. Diggy is my name.
Hey, that's food and boo.
When you gaze into the abyss,
You are facing a
The
crisis.
abyss is back. Come and join me in my dream world.
Hi, meow meow.
Welcome to Mobile Legends! 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them! All troops deployed. Launch attack! Request backup!
Time to upgrade the system.
What's up, Arthur?
Gather in ambush.
No other way than the Alpha way.
Initiate retreat. Initiate retreat. Initiate retreat. Our turret is under attack. Launch attack. Gather at the turret. Request backup. Killing spree.
Good boy, I love you. Good boy. You want more? Biff? Here, Daddy feed you. You want more? Hey, shh, shh. I don't really know what that means. Alright, old friend. I love you. Because Daddy loves you. Come sit here. Come sit on the Come here. Come sit on the same comfort mat with Daddy. Come here. Come sit here. You want more treats? I love you. Yeah, I love you. I have to take a second and pet the cat every couple bits. I love you too. I do.
Request backup. Launch attack.
Recharged. Alpha. Standing
Lane attack. Slain. Request backup. Initiate retreat. Initiate retreat. Launch attack. Attack. Request back.
by. Execution at its finest.
Initiate retreat.
Daddy is an alpha, you're right. How did you know Daddy was the alpha? You want some this?
Slain. Double kill.
Pitiful half-back.
Launch attack. turret has been destroyed.
What are you to me?
Good game.
Beta.
Good game. Good game. Enemy rampage.
Synchronization complete.
Request backup. Slain.
Trapped. Cardinal flesh
Under
or
attack.
bluff. Paper. Clumsy work in progress. Absolute loyalty to the Creator.
Clear up lanes. The enemy has been slain. Request backup. Killing spree.
Log.
Launch attack. Mega kill. Launch attack. An enemy has been slain.
Did it feel like that thing walked
Double
onto
kill
me?
attack. Request backup. Destroyed a turret.
It's almost like I'm
Victory.
How did that thing walk onto me? Flame shot. Flame shot isn't a lock. That heat seeker. Tiggs, come here. nice couple of Lipton, ginseng. I don't know what this stuff is. Lemon ginseng tea from Lipton, Canada. Very tasty. Anybody want to be that guy? Ooh, mole music. That's awesome. I'm gonna show you what I want to be alpha. As an alpha, it's obvious. Right? Definitely banning Johnson.
Enemy is picking.
Do not need any Johnsons in this game. Oh, Vex. First one they picked, Vex. I was gonna ban Franco, Vex, or Johnson.
Hope will find a way, even when all is forlorn.
It is in despair that I see the fondest hopes.
I am the priestess of primal lightning, the hunter of all the evil gods.
Demons shall bathe in their blood. The light belongs to the righteous.
Got a good taste.
So he's good.
Your team
He was
is
eating it last week. Today he loves it. Well, he ate most of the second pack. He's a good boy. You're a big boy. Yeah. Did you tell him? And you ate those tubes of fish, buddy. You weren't eating it at all. No, you ate 3 or 4 of them. Good boy. You want some dry food, or is that kind of overwhelming, like Mommy said? So we'll wait a bit.
Magic is my life. The enemy is
We're going to start the wife off with
杉野原。喜べ男
a
子。
nice hot tea
こう言ってんよ。
and a plate of cherries we'll share through the morning. I guess it's going to be almost afternoon, so I don't know what time it is. It's microwave is on, wherever the stuff is on here. I change it all the time, and I change it so now that I change the hour, not on purpose. Like I'm changing the timer, and I accidentally changed the
Wherever I go.
Do you understand?
Hey, please pick a hero.
Test. Alpha is online.
Guys, here I am. I have to use the alpha washer. The alpha's washer.
5 seconds till the enemy.
Unfortunately, my wife is allowed in there, I guess. We're married. It's fairness thing. I never signed off on it, but I do agree to it. Yeah, I got a mom, I want fairness from my mom. I love my wife and everything. She's definitely a little harsher on me than I am with her, right? I'm not sure what's really going on.
Beta. Initiate.
Miguel. No, your name is Miguel. Sorry, let me pronounce it correctly. You like your name pronounced Miguel Julian. How you doing, bro? Or, I don't know. How you doing, yo? Wait, I had to, in 2024, you gotta change it from bro to yo. Yo, how you doing? Bro is gone. The bro thing is gone. It's like, you get shunned if you say that too much, like...
A closing
It's bad.
Initiate retreat. Attack.
Actually, I'm Helen now. I'm like, what? Yeah, buddy's Helen now. So I still got a best friend. But my best friend's Helen. Grew up playing adult men's soccer together. One of my best friends is named Helen. And by the way, Helen wanted to be shouted out on the stream. I saw Helen last year, and I had never shouted out Helen before. I never really thought about it. It was a coincidence, like a sporadic meeting. All right, that's enough about my best friends.
Motion. Synchronization. Complete.
Yeah, baby, Hash Man, let's go. Oh, they pissed. The whole squad's like, how did you let that happen?
Well, I don't know. It says YouTube at the end of his name. He's probably pretty powerful.
Last game, did you notice how the 4 of them were trying to gank me? I mean, I say trying to, but they got me a couple times. But did you see how 4 of them were running my lane to come and get me? Right after I said we're live on YouTube. They're like, yeah, everybody attack that guy that's live. Get that YouTuber, guys. That's what. Well, I probably won't say I'm a YouTuber because, like, his mob mentality is real, right? You get one person, yeah. And it's just like it's toxicity. Toxic is poison, right? So if you ain't able to reap some of the reward or benefits, or you just don't love the show or me, you're toxic. Even for sure, people, maybe that's true. Maybe they don't love me, right? But toxicity is poisonous, right? I have family. Well, I used to. They're not my family anymore. But they are toxic. So I stopped. They're bad people. So yeah, I don't go around them ever. For fear of, even influenced 1% is too much for evil of that nature, that great nature, Something leaks by, something leaks by. And you don't know which percent you're getting, right? You don't know where you fit in with the creepy nature that they bring to the table often, right? Often. I gotta get going here. That's the power of the Hashman. Let's go, baby. But yeah, so I realized that it's called birds of a feather. So I learned some sayings, I don't know, certain things that I kept are actually things people should live by. So I was given a moral code, a moral compass. I don't know what happened, but no, I'm kidding. I'm a better person morally than most people I've ever met. I can just see it, I know the type of people after hanging, right? After because I'm like, I would never talk like that. There's certain things you just don't say. Is zero couth. You don't joke about certain things, and even especially if something like that's happened to you never make a joke about certain things, right? It's just, plus you don't know the other side. Like, somebody might be about that. Like, it's just, there's certain things you don't say. That's why comedy, to me, they tainted true comedy, eh? They really did. They tainted true comedy. You had a guy, George, I forget his name, man.
What are you to me?
I want to say George Carlson, but that's not his name. I don't know. Maybe that is his name, actually. I think his name is George Carlson, but it doesn't sound familiar, which is very painful. I used to watch him when I was 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8, and 9. In the 80s. I grew up like 1979-ish. You know what I'm saying? And that's old. That's really old. Like, if you're that old and you spent it wisely, right? If you didn't spend it on hair and makeup and engines, and not that those things, well, I mean, hair and makeup is okay I mean, I don't think it's cool at all. But I'm a guy, okay? Uh, I don't like hair and makeup. Like that stuff's not cool to me. But do I like to see a girl with hair and makeup, like with nice styled hair and makeup? Of course. I mean, it doesn't just like actually just like happen. You have to have a hairstyle and it has to suit your head and all these things, right? So AI should really take over for hairstylists. I mean, AI could put hairstylists out of business in a second because the glass, what do you call the optometrist business, is going to be shut down overnight right away once they figure out how to measure your PDs. They can put the glasses. My wife's got she like people wear glasses in her family, and so she like you can take a picture of someone's face and put all kinds of different types of frames and lenses, like different shades. Could be sunglasses, could be silver, chrome, whatever it is, and frames, right? And it shows how it fits on the face, right? Where it sits on the nose, kind of thing. So it's really cool. And that tech, the one that I saw is pretty, like, it's nothing like fancy. I mean, it's super cool, but that's gonna come. Next generation, will be VR, right? Where it's literally how do you I'll explain? It's very simple if you've been around any type of. Just listen. Laser, they the Quest 2 and the Quest uses lasers. So it fires out lasers to measure the exact square footage in the room. It measures the size of the room. Now, you can get equipment that measures this for surveying and things like that. I'm tired. I need to eat some. I have to have a protein shake and stuff. Plus, I may or may not be just absolutely having a good time right now. What's up? I was trying to get Supercell in Brawl Stars. Buddy, what does that mean? I don't know. Supercell makes Brawl Stars, don't they? But I was saying, so like the glasses, I guess you'll look in the mirror with your I don't know how they're gonna do it. Maybe the VR headset itself looks at you. You take it off, push the button, and it takes the picture or whatever. And then it's like a perfect measurement of your head, right? Like I got thousands of ideas for that could help and be helpful towards humans, right? To save you big money. So use $80 or more, probably 150 sometimes, 300 to go get your stuff did, right? Plus, they want you to buy stuff when you go there, and they're like, "Oh," and you are like, "Wow, these are nice." And I mean, $600. I'm gonna wear them for 5 years. That's like what, 120 a year. But what the real deal is they paid 40, $50 for that same pair of glasses. The glasses they come in like stacks of 1,000 or whatever, and then they engrave or embed them with whatever they have to do. Put some sort of screen over it or something to give you that specific negative to positive eye, like left to right, if you have a differential. Like if one eye's weak, you guys need one lens stronger than the right eye. You know what I mean? I don't know if you wear glasses. I don't, but I get how it works. I'm very interested in because one day if I need it, I want to know what the heck is going on, and I want to make sure that if I need it, I can figure it out on my own with my own powerful mind. Because going around and asking people questions leads to problems later. You may get a bad diagnosis. You may get a bunch of different stuff going on. I'm not even going to get into it, but there is people that have to get a second opinion because they just feel like what they are saying is not true. And we've had that case before. Like people in my family have had that case before, so it's not like it doesn't happen. I'm telling you firsthand, it happened to my family. So yeah, it's sad to see that, right? And to understand that people are paid. I get you got this many people, you're tired on this day or how you're sick too, but maybe have them follow up if you're kind of even not sure, right? I'd still want to see, before making a crucial thing, I'd want to see you 6 7 times. I'd want to stare you, look right in your eyes. I'd have to go for a walk with you and check you, you know, see where you're lagging and why. And then I'd have to cook for you and see what foods you pick to the side and you don't eat. All the nutrient stuff, rich stuff, and you're eating like the junk, right? So if you eat junk, you're gonna feel like junk. I'm learning how to talk to people that I don't make you feel so bad. It's hard for me because I grew up pretty rough, and it was either you ate it or you starved. Like that's my choices. And I'm not saying my family wasn't rough on me. I'm saying my life was rough, right? I'm sure all of you have a rough life. It's not easy. But crying about it every day is not how you solve or get a better life. That's not how you enrich your life, by moping around all day about it and going and telling sob stories. Just because someone's there to listen to you, you know, you got to think about why they're there. Is somebody paying them? Are you paying them? Is it you know, like, you may think it's like your ultimate friend, right, or something, when you're going to confide in this person, but there's others. The whole other side is you're doing something for them at the end, but you think they're listening to you, right? I'm not saying this is about your parents, but I'm talking about other people. I'm not going to say people that get paid to listen. That's it. And again, you can get a misdiagnosis easily with that. Like, is the person trying to sway you, or are they actually, you know, and how likely is it that a person you've met 3 times for half an hour can change your whole life, right? Now you have to give enough information, and that person has to have lived enough, had these experiences personally happen to them as well, just to be able to give you not influence, but how they felt at the time of it happening to them. And then you can have what's called, you can relate to their story, right? Humans are very, or we're people, things that speak are very simple. Things that speak in any language are very simple. People who can read eyes and gestures are the top of the food chain. And I swear by it, but you'll never go look around at silverbacks. Go look around at silverbacks. They don't say a flippin' word 99% of the day. Who rules the jungle and walks around on 2 feet all day? Silverbacks. Nothing in the world will ever compare to silverbacks. That's our relative. Okay, you don't have to understand or believe it. It's true, right? Orangutan, silverback, all these things they have our DNA. It's not by chance. You can't find, like, I'm gonna show you things that don't have our DNA. Octopus, right? An octopus. So and many other things too. But whales have I'm gonna show you this. So I want to do it on a computer, and we're gonna do things properly with Google and searches that are credible websites. And we're not gonna take one. I'm gonna define something 7 ways, and we're gonna come to the conclusion of the 7th definition that it still is straight down the middle of the exact, you know, what we gathered from basically the first definition. They're not going to be completely sideways. Yes, sometimes you can find a word that will give you many different comparable meanings, but the comparability the comparison is so mild compared to how strong these comparisons will be, right? When we're talking about DNA and the species that I'll pick for strong, the ones that are so faded from our DNA and have nothing in common, it's gonna blow your mind. And it's also I can tell you one right now that'll blow your mind. The fly. A fly has most of our human DNA. It's disgusting to understand this. If you understood what I know, you would know what we are. I've been breeding for decades on decades, And I've always been intrigued by the Zonky. Have you heard of a Zonky? This was created in a lab by scientists. I don't remember if it's Nelly or Belly. I forget the name of the sheep. I believe it's, I forget the name. I used to, Josie, I can't remember the name. But there's a sheep that they cloned in a laboratory in the 90s. And did you know China just did that the other day? A couple years ago, 3 years ago, they cloned a pair of twins that are resistant to anthrax. They're calling them super babies, superhumans. You can Google this, but Western media, you will never hear about it. I run the greatest show on YouTube every single day, and I bring you facts that will blow your mind every single day. I believe his name was George Carlson. The way he told a joke was, he made fun of if I'm 1% of George Carlson. I think that's his name. I hope he's a comedian, and he used to be on like PBS. He used to be that Thomas the Train too. He was the conductor from Thomas the Train. So that's how you can figure out the guy's name for me. Google who was the conductor in Thomas the Train, and then comment down below and type it in the chat for me, please. And type 11 if you made it this far on the video. Hurry up and type it right now. Find a way to subscribe and go down and comment and type 11 so that I know you were here to this point, right? Make sure, y'all. What's really going on, buddy? Come here. A Mobile Legends World Champion. I'm coming at you really hard and fast. Let me show you that quick here. I don't want any problems or complaints. World Champion. I like to show my squad that I'm the real deal. Augustus, move! Get out of that chocolate factory, Augustus. Oh, I wanted Alpha. Somebody else took Alpha when I wanted Alpha? That's awesome.
Keep it up until you're as brilliant as me.
Yeah, I'll get right on initiating retreat. Nana's down to 0 health, bud. Get out of here. Augustus, get up here and start firing off on Nana right now, bud. Man, Augustus sucks. What can you do when you're just that bad? Oh. Yeah, George Carlson's an ultra boss. I think that's his name. It's kind of ringing a bell, barely. Hardly now, but just something. But yeah, the gray hair and a ponytail. Guy's a legend. I got what he was saying when I was 4 and 5 years old. He used to stand up on a stage with no light. Like, you know, I guess he had a little bit of light on him, but there was no flashy lights. There was no techno music in the background. I think he did swear, but I don't think he swore on PBS. I think he did swear, but he didn't swear like these guys nowadays that are 4'2" and 0 balls. Couldn't fight their way out of a wet paper bag. Mysteriously showed up in movies and comedies like out of the blue. Fits a demographic that watches a lot of TV. I was like, You shill? You shill much, bud? Kevy. There's lots of people, what's his name, that's just been going off on Hollywood and all the elites. What's his name there? Really cool guy. I want to say Cat Williams. He's telling off everybody. He always did, though. Cat Williams. So, Cat Williams is the George Carlson. George Carlin. His name is George Carlin. Now it's ringing a bell. I knew Carlson wasn't right. George Carlin. I don't even know if George is right. I think George part is right. Anyway, the last name's Carlin, and he's the conductor on flipping Tutu the train or whatever, Thomas the train. I kind of feel like it's embarrassing to say I watched it, but I watched it because Carlin was on there. He complained too. I thought the skits were really sad with, like, it was really. I watched Rocket Robin Hood when I was that age, man. I watched like the good stuff, Airwolf, the real Batman, pow. I watched Get Smart the same year as I watched Thomas the Train or whatever, and played in the sandbox. I was 3 or 4. But yeah, that happened. 80s, man. Check it out. What was that show? Oh yeah, Thomas the Train. But it was on PBS, yeah. Owl. There was this show where the kids shrunk down to size or something like that. Owl Magazine or something. I can't really remember. It was such a cool show. I used to watch that after school with Fred Flintstone and George Jetson. See, it's indoctrination. So what they did was make you feel like the Flintstones was a real time, right? But really, it was the Jetsons. You guys don't even know. Go look around at all the places, all the things that have been nuked, all the sand, and now there's all these treaties all over that you can't travel. You think you can travel to Antarctica? It's like, well, yeah, no, you can travel there, bud. Go try and first you have to get permission from one of the treaty countries to travel there. Do you have? I think it's $10,000 or $15,000 to fly there. That'll get you a bale of hay and an old tent to sleep in. That's not gonna do. It's $550 to $2,500 American a night for a horrible hotel room or a very, very, very nice room, luxurious room for $2,500. You're watching on your tablet too. Very nice, homie. Get a free wizard skin. Pardon me. Sorry, I can't read all the comments you had there. I don't know why all of a sudden it only popped up just now. I was like 4 lines of comments I read in like literally 3 seconds. I got half of what it said and I read it backwards, so it's like it doesn't really. I don't get any of it. I'll try reading from the top down, but I read down up. Sometimes, like right now, I do. Not all the time. That's great if you read down up too, by the way. No worries. Oh, it says, hi, I was trying to get a Supercell to get a free wizard skin. I am watching my tablet because my phone is 23%. Charge that phone, bro. You never know when I'm going to go live, homies. Go for a walk. You can have me on full blast. Not full blast. Well, full blast on hands free. Let other people listen. You know, walk fairly close to other people, you know, while they're walking in the paths in the park, and let them hear the show too, you know. Tell them about it. Leave some stickers. Maybe like write on some old napkins, and I don't know where you can a biodegradable, environmentally friendly napkin, and like tell them you'll pick it up, and right on there at the bottom, you're gonna come back and pick this thing up in 4 to 6 hours, but you're placing it here for now. Don't touch it. It'll smash you. Show, yo. Make sure you tell your family, tell your friends. Get everybody on the show, yo. Everybody needs to be addicted. Get straight addicted to the show. We're getting 60 subscribers a day some days. So thank you very much in advance. I did the math. That's like 4 billion. We're getting 2 Ferraris. I'm gonna do donuts around my wife. You have no idea. But we're not gonna go too fast. I'm gonna put a governor on her. She can go like 35, 60 kilometers an hour. She can barely take that to Walmart every day, but she can take it. It's hers. I'm just going fairly slow, but yet very fast at the beginning, and then it just caps out 60. Whoa, bud! We're turning you down to 50 clicks. You know? Can you do Brawl Stars stream? For sure. Can you just, for me, could you say please? Could you say please in a full sentence? Make it make sense? And I'll do it for you. Yeah, for sure. It doesn't work like that. No, I'm like old with gray hair. I had teachers, they would make me write lines for weeks if I didn't say a full sentence, please. I'm just asking you one time, just like I strictest school in probably North America I went to. Holy crow, man! The first day I was in this new school, they dragged me down to the principal's office. There was 2 or 3 guys dragging me to the principal's office, telling me they're gonna belt me with a ruler. When I got there, and I was flaring. I'm like, none of this is happening. You have no idea. And I had like 3 or 4 family members come down, and let's just say I never got belted, but I'm pretty sure I wet myself or so. I don't remember, but it feels scary what I was going through. I'm from a different time, man, and they were rough on me. I was always treated super rough, man. I never really had people to stick up for me, so now I stick up for everyone, and it's pretty tiring. I don't just watch my house, I watch the whole block. It gets pretty tiring. Mobile Legends World Champion, cakewalk compared to what I gotta do in 16 hours a day. Guarantee you, MVP of this game. Hardcore MVP. Like, blasting enemies for fun, bro. I got 50% of the takedowns. Out of 5 players, I got 14 out of 28. Let's go, baby. Woo! Let's go, baby. Four other players mustered up a split between 14 while I 14'd up single-handedly, baby. But my squad rocked. I ain't saying that guy. What's up, straight my G? You got legendary. You got MVP. You had something else there. There's too much stuff going on to remember. 25%. You got to get a different phone charger, Arthur. Your phone charger is it's like a knockoff. From the time you said to now, you need to get a better phone charger, buddy. You're wasting electricity. You have another one? Please, see, look at mine. What? Oh, my device is overheating. Yo, wonder if that messes up my hands. Jeez, man. Like, I wonder what's really going on with you guys. I take a beating to bring you guys this show. I'm the only person. I'm the largest daily live streamer in the flippin' world. And it happens that I use mobile devices. I don't want to get too much into it, but I'm probably like a super. I'm gonna make sure nobody can know. There's things I haven't even told y'all yet, but there's gonna be I get what's going on here, and I don't like what I figured out. Not one bit. You guys, some of the shows like Alien, Resident Alien, is a Canadian show. You guys write this down right now. Go check out the TV show Resident Alien. Tell me straight, what do you got for me, buddy? What's the news? What's a good word? I can't get too much into it, but you need to go watch that show. Another one you need to watch is The Man Who Fell to Earth. The actor is a very, very, very good actor. I would almost say he's probably different. What's up? Did you know this is the best show in the world? Straight man, you can't forget that. In the world. Because when you type it, I'll always remember to use that accent. You know what I mean? On a live stream. Oh yeah. It's kind of like my shtick, you know. Like I got a bit of a my branding is me. Like it's not my whatever, my persona, my image. No, it's my heart. It's my conscience that speaks so fucking loudly. Y'all have no choice but to listen. Cause I don't want it to be so evil here anymore. Lots of people are greed driven. Just stop, man. It ruined the world, eh? Greed ruined the world. It's not money. It's greedy people with money who are evil. Okay? Period. I had some bucks before. I was not evil when I had my bucks. Anything but evil, in fact. Go define generous, you know? Go define generous. Seriously. I treated people once or twice a week with many things that cost me a fortune. I was like, oh, here. And I'm the youngest of my tribe, of my people here in Canada. It is called the whole Canadians, the tribe, right? Everybody's so worried about and I'm not indigenous. I mean, I could be, but I've never done genetics, but I'm not saying that. I was using it metaphorically speaking, the people living here, right? We are all a unit, right? Whether you call it a squad, maybe I shouldn't use the term tribe, maybe I misspoke, I guess, but I meant it in general. Again, I'm a white dude who's just treading lightly here in Karen's world in Canada because it's fucked up here, okay? I can't get too much more into it past that, but trust me when I say, I mean nobody harm. I've always been a proper dude, but there are people out there who are evil as sin, and they want to entrap you, endanger you, dox you. They want to do all these different things on the internet. That's why it's very important you be a boss. You tell nobody nothing, even off the internet. If you're telling people about your life, you're not a boss. Children do that. Children tell mommy and daddy what they did today. But mommy and daddy also have mouths, right? And if you are indoctrined in this society, spilling the tea is what you do daily just to get, maybe you laugh about it later, at somebody's expense quietly, of course, but you do it, right? Now you have your good days and your bad days. You're like, oh, that's not funny to me. And other days you're like, well, I get a kick out of that. I mean, that is hilarious, right? But that's your evil side coming out, right? It's either you can't be, you're not kinda, you can be, you can, there is no such thing as kinda good or kinda bad. There's just strictly, you're either a bad person because you did it more than once. Once, okay, you didn't understand consequences. You're a new being here. It is a thing. I think remorse, regret, compassion, empathy. If you show 1, 2, or 3 of these things after doing something wrong or evil at a young age, when maybe you didn't know better, it goes a lot further than a person who's 40, 45, or 50 who's an adult, a parent, whatever the case is, and commits an atrocity, right? At 40, you should be a saint, because in the past you should have regret for how some people lived, right? You're playing Arsenal at computer. I don't know, buddy. I have no idea. I'm always curious where, what country some people are from. Artur strikes me as, maybe Bolivia or Spain or something like that. It's all good. What was the last name too? I guess that's probably mostly why it's the last name. Maybe Mexico, but probably Spain or Brazil. I have a ton of viewers from Brazil. I don't have a million subscribers yet, but uh, there's a lot of people since the inception of this show that have been watching, and they're Brazilian. It's super cool. I love it. The Brazilian people are just like Canadians. Absolutely. Yeah. Very, very good upbringing, morals. Some political figure, somebody, a lot of good parents in Brazil, that's for sure. A lot. But again, like all places, like Winnipeg has very bad people here. Canada is a nice place, but Winnipeg is very bad. Very highly uneducated people live in Winnipeg. Not all, a lot. A lot of people that can't read and write, have no clue how to do math. I could go on. It's very, very bad here. Yeah, I've seen the statistics for provincial statistics for academia since I was very young. I followed stuff that most people would never even consider following, as I did it as a teenager. But I know people who have always worked for school boards and stuff like that, and I enjoyed. I never told them anything. I've always said I respect them and everything, but I don't think they realize how closely I followed their types of careers, like what they do. A superintendent and things like that. People who are. So I knew a guy from Quebec, right? He was on Xbox, and he said that Manitoba had a very low. We weren't doing very good in math and a few other things. I have no idea what this was. Now this is 20. I don't remember the exact. I just remember this happened, right? And it kind of it affected me. Inside of those memories was an emotional connection to my province that something stuck with me, right? That I regarded or valued, right? Because there's a bunch of stuff like, well, also I don't repeat people's last names a lot, and I definitely, for some reason, numbers are the last. I don't have any emotional connection to numbers. I guess certain numbers I do, but very few numbers hold emotional connection, at least with me, and I think that's because I'm not greed driven, right? But I have a good memory. I don't know who is throwing. Because I'm sitting here wondering, I just finally perished for the first time, but my team blows. So someone on our squad is asking the right questions. Oh man, I'm craving jalapeno poppers. That is, I think I'm pregnant, guys. Again. Wife got me pregnant by not having intercourse with me. I told her this would happen. This stuff backs up on me. I'm gonna be rich, I'm telling you. I'm having my own baby. It's an ultra baby boss. It's an ultra alpha baby boss. Actually, you know what? We're gonna go with this. Man. Oh, I'm supposed to be jungling. That's what's going on. Yeah, but I can. Why are you not helping? I don't know if this guy is okay. Holy crap. What is that person talking about?
What are you to me?
Not at all.
Recharged. Motion. Synchronization. Complete. Back. Target locked. Beta. On your way. I am not human, but something. Recharged. Alpha, standing by.
I don't know about Light V, man. Why do you sit back there like that? You're so garbage. Light V is a very garbagey player. He just waits for people to go down and then he runs forward. Yes. Finish that turret. I'm coming for her. Come here, Angela. Right on. Lots of gold for the hash, man. They all use their ults. Get the fish dude right on. Use your storm. Fish storm. Fishy storm. Gotcha. Why doesn't he use that shark attack? Am I missing him? Not use it? Oh no. Dyroth just sitting at base real slow, rubbing his hemorrhoids. Attack, front line attack. Now. Push now, attack. They turbo too soon. Now retreat slightly. Attack. They have to go to base. Let's go, come on. Wait for it. Yes! Oh, you missed your flame shot, buddy. No, dude, you missed flame shot. I'm sick. I am sick.